I read this article that says this hormone that's elevated if you have cancer might also get elevated if you smoke a lot of weed. I don't know if you can tell, but I do that. Look, there's no way I'm losing my right nut to indica. I refuse to have that happen. Dig a little deeper, read this other article that says this hormone that's elevated if you have cancer is also present in pregnant women. It's HCG, the stuff that makes placenta grow, is present in dudes with this cancer and pregnant women. And the back of the envelope test for this cancer is to get a pregnancy test. So I disregard all of my cousin's medical advice, and I go to the bodega. And I buy a loose first response test for $3.99. As I'm buying this test, there's a lady in the store, she sees me buying the test, and she says, "Congratulations." And I look at her and say, "We ain't gonna keep it." My body, my choice, okay, ladies? See, I too know what it's like to have something growing inside you that you don't want. Go home, take this test, sure enough, I'm having a baby. Now it's confirmed. Now I know I got cancer. Now I gotta call my parents on my birthday weekend, no less, and let them know the baby boy's gonna lose his favorite nut. Call home, Dad picks up, "Dad, I got cancer. I got a surgery in a few days." In response, he says the most Indian dad thing ever. He says, "Okay, let me give it to Mom." He's so cool. Mom picks up, "Mom, I got cancer. I got a surgery in a few days." "Cancer? Stop drinking." I'm like, "Mom, it's not the alcohol. It's the drugs, okay?" She says, "Nimesh, don't worry. Everything's gonna be fine. God is with us." I said, "Thank you, Mom. I hope science is too." Feels like one of those situations where science would come real handy. She says, "Nimesh, don't worry. I believe in God and science. I'm not Christian." I was like, "Whoa." Well, I sense some of you Christians getting a little hot on that one, huh? I can feel the crosses burning on your chest. Don't worry, guys. He gets us. Why does Jesus have commercials? Do you feel like stealing, murdering, and fucking your neighbor's wife? Coming down and get some Jesus. I hang up with my mom, and I light up the biggest joint I could find. I start talking to God about my balls. Like, "God, how the fuck did I get cancer? Is it these tight-ass pants I've been wearing? I'll switch to Jenkos right now, bro. How? Is it all these mango White Claws I've been drinking?" And then it hits me. This is how I got cancer. My first tour, 250 shows, 60 different cities, all across this country. I spent it talking shit about the American healthcare system. And I must have gotten a little too close to the truth. I think these pricks heard what I was saying, and they switched the 5G on my phone on, you see? And now I got fucking cancer. But there's no time to dwell. There's one more day to surgery. So I spend that last day doing my right testicle's favorite things one last time. Swaying side to side in the wind. Going to the gym using the air dryer, you know. Going to the dog park with a pocket full of peanut butter, just... I still do that, you know. The next day, it's 8 o'clock in the morning. I go to Jersey City Medical Center, put my gown on, no Yeezys this time. I'm laying there on the gurney, and in comes a Filipino man with scrubs on. The nurse, he's got a pair of clippers on him. The shit you get fades with. And I know what's about to happen, so I'm like, "Bro, why are you smiling?" He says, "Lift your gown and spread your legs." I'm like, "Are we at prom? All right." Then without asking, he just starts shaving my balls. But only the right side. It's the weirdest yin-yang you've ever seen. And I'm laying there thinking, you know, I always assumed my first gay experience would involve shrooms. I'm not being manscaped by Manny Pacquiao over here. And it's very uncomfortable, okay? This dude is flicking my dick around like a Catholic priest. You know, it's up, down, left, right. I'm an altar boy. And he's wearing a cross. and his cross is dangling over my dick as he's shaving my balls. And I'm looking at this cross like, Jesus, come get your boy, bro. Come get your boy, Jesus. And I look to my wife for some kind of comfort and solace. She is dying of laughter. And she goes, it's not the threesome you wanted for your birthday, but... Oh, you like that one? This dude's taking his time. He's like carving his name in there. And then in comes the anesthesiologist. And she sees him and she goes, yo, what are you doing? And he freezes a little bit, then he runs out of the room. And the doctor's trying not to laugh. She goes, we're so sorry. That's supposed to happen when you're asleep. I've never been more awake in my fucking life. Who the fuck was that guy? Did I just get molested by some kind of ball-shaving bandit? She's like, we're sorry, there's a nursing shortage. I'm like, you hired Larry Nassar. Okay, cool, thank you very much. I don't know if I can sue for malpractice, but I'm suing for razor burn. Something bad happened to me. She's like, we're sorry, we'll just give you some Michael Jackson juice, you'll be right out. That's what she called it. I'm like, yo, that's hilarious. Just give me a little less than you gave him, though, okay, please? Well, in comes my urologist, the surgeon I've been talking to this entire time. Comes in, he starts writing his initials on my right wrist, my right hip, and my inner groin. I'm like, we go together now, Doc? What is this? He says, no, this is just to ensure we get the correct testicle. I'm like, have you ever gotten the wrong one? He says, only once, but she's fine. So, if you have any serious questions, Nimesh? Like, yeah, I got a serious question, you know. Is my voice gonna change? He's like, your voice is not gonna change, you're gonna be fine. So, okay, cool. We go into the OR. They ask me, what song do I wanna hear when the juice kicks in? Like, P. Diddy, I'll be missing you. And they put the mask on, but they're playing the song from YouTube. So instead of Diddy, I hear a targeted ad for erectile dysfunction medication. Do you need Cialis? Juice kicks in, I'm out 40 minutes. Doctor, it's right there when I wake up. Nimesh, surgery went great, everything looks good. How do you feel? Fine. What did you do? The juice was too strong, Doc, the juice was too strong. No one's ever done that before. I was like, I got you, didn't I, motherfucker? I put it in my head right before I went to sleep. He's like, that was a good one. By the way, we had to take both. Oh no! You know what's weird? Is that throughout the whole thing, I never had any fear about the cancer spreading, about dying. When it's your time to go, you go. That's how I feel. I was raised by DMX. The biggest fear cancer patients have is social isolation. They fear losing friends because no one wants to hang out with people who talk about cancer all the time because it's a real buzzkill. And I agree. I went to a group session once, total drag. One guy found me funny. This guy with stomach cancer. He's like, hey man, you want to hang out sometime? I was like, nah. What are we gonna eat? I know, I'm a dickhead, I know. All my friends are dickheads, so don't feel too bad. 2 days after surgery, I walked into the Comedy Cellar, my home club in New York. My best friend is sitting at the table. First thing he says is, hey man, you lost weight. And then he flung a Livestrong bracelet at me. I was like, how the fuck did you get one of these? My cousin, admin in all of my group chats, changed my name to Ekbal Patel. Even my wife, ride or die, day one, A1. I'm scribbling notes down every day, taking notes. She pokes her head into the office. She says, you know, I've been thinking, you've been writing so much, we should get you sponsored by that pen company, Uniball. And then she left the office. Couldn't even teabag her properly in revenge, you know? But you gotta laugh. You gotta laugh, otherwise you turn into Will Smith, you know? Look, I know Chris said enough about Will Smith, so I won't say too much more, but that was not a slap-worthy joke. I've been to the Oscars. My first writing job ever was the 2016 Oscars for Chris Rock. I've been in that writer's room. I know the mean shit that definitely could have been said. I know if I was there last year, I definitely would have said something like, Jada's head looks like Nimesh Patel's ball sack after surgery. You know? I would have earned the slap, is all I'm saying. I'm being honest. Alopecia, barely a real disease. Any alopecia people here want to go toe-to-toe with a cancer survivor? I'm looking for shiny heads. I didn't think so. Look, I understand it's a real disorder. I know if you're an adult with alopecia, it's very hard to express emotion because you don't have eyebrow hair. So, oh my God, are you sad or mad? Who knows? I know it impacts women disproportionately because hair has a lot to do with gender identity. I understand that. But don't talk to me about gender identity, okay? I lost a testicle. I'm one nut away from going full trans and joining a swim team, okay? You call me Nimesh Patel in this bitch, I don't give a fuck. I'll do all the strokes. And if we're comparing diseases, which is what I'm doing, cancer's here, and alopecia's like right here, okay? Look, at my wedding, my safe space, the party my wife and I had paid for, my sister-in-law closing lines to the reception speech, we're so glad we all made it through this planning process with all of our sanity and most of our testicles. And my wife gets up and gives her a hug. Oh, thank you for that HIPAA violation. That was so funny. I thought she was gonna slap her and say, keep my man's balls out your fucking mouth. Didn't happen. I went to therapy because none of this felt real. You know, it was a very surreal experience. It is a very real story. It's a completely true story. If you want proof of my experience, you can check my OnlyFans page. Username Ball is Life. But you know, you talk to all these survivors, everyone's got such humbling stories. Like, oh man, I got so much perspective. You never know what's gonna happen. Life is crazy. Appreciate every day for what it is. I don't feel humble at all. If anything, I feel invincible. I went from balls hurt on Thursday to surgery on Tuesday. I had cancer for 3 business days. I had the Amazon Prime of cancer. I remain an optimist, you know. Some people say the glass is half empty. I say the sack is half full. Matter of fact, I know God listens to me, okay? I know God answers all my prayers. See, last February, I came off my first tour, and I had another 60-city tour lined up. I had no material. I was laying in bed like, Lord, I would give my right nut for some jokes right now. And then God said, happy birthday, motherfucker. Thank you guys so much for being here.
How's it hanging?
How's it hanging? Really firm. right here. Can I tell if it's gonna rain? That's so funny. Because that's like an Indian-ass question, too. My mom used to do that shit. When I was a kid, she would call me like, Nimesh, it's gonna rain tomorrow. I was like, how do you know? My knee hurts. Every now and then I'll call my mom like, Mom,